The Protos are finally here.
There's some Protos coming in for them Protos.
Very good way of starting the video, Heather. Good job. So, over the last couple of days, we've been talking about these mystery boxes from Funko. People have been calling them, what is the EQL?
EQL boxes?
EQL mystery boxes, but they were, did they have a name? Did they call them anything?
I think they're just Funko mystery boxes.
Okay, whatever. This is the very first Funko mystery box like this, right? Because in the past it was you get a specific Funko Pop and then you got a lineup of like trash.
Yeah.
But this is like a real mystery box. Almost like what other people out there like YouTubers and stuff sell. Like those mystery boxes with just random stuff and there's like a top hit.
Yeah.
Right? And so Funko told you what the top hit was. And it was signed Funko Pops, Freddy Funko Pops, and also Protos. And we didn't think we'd ever see a Proto come out of this box. I mean, we hadn't seen many. But it seemed like we were seeing enough where we would see a Proto. Like I expected to see a Proto. And yesterday, we saw like 10 of them. They're like, now they're just coming out of the woodwork. There's a ton of Protos.
We recorded our video yesterday and we were like, oh, we haven't seen a Proto yet. And then all of a sudden, Proto.
Right. Booty, 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 booty. That reminded me of that song.
Proto, rocking everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. So there's a ton of Protos out there now. And in fact, before we started making this video, somebody posted one that I haven't seen anywhere else yet. Ooh. And they basically said, it doesn't fit my collection, I'm trying to sell it. It was just like that. I got it from the Equal box or EQL box, and I'm trying to sell this thing and it doesn't fit my collection. And I actually think it's a pretty cool Funko Pop. In fact, I'm actually pretty surprised with the Protos that have been showing up in the boxes because I thought they were literally going to put complete garbage
like
in
Five
these
Nights
boxes.
at Freddy's.
No. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's has a fan base, but I thought it was
like
going to be
little children mostly.
I thought it was going to be like People Pops. You know how you can never decipher who's who?
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be like that. You ever go in a Proto group and there'll be like a picture of a Pop or a Proto Pop, and somebody will say, what is this? I'm trying to figure this out because I have this. I got it from a giveaway. There's nothing like that so far from what I could tell. It's all stuff that you could pretty much figure out just by looking at it.
Yeah.
And some really cool ones, by the way.
Very cool.
But before we get into this whole Proto thing, we have a couple other things to talk about. Very minor, though. Tomorrow, which is 4th of July.
Hold on, are you editing that out?
No, I'm not editing that out.
Good.
Tomorrow's 4th of July. And for 4th of July and our 4th of July week, MISCHIEF Toys is bringing you something really cool. And if you watched our Sunday live, you already know what this thing is. And you may have already seen it in your email if you signed up for the newsletter through MISCHIEFtoys.com or you're following us on Instagram at MISCHIEF Toys. Look at these beautiful photos. I want you to make MISCHIEF, which is a LE-176 print by Michael Doron. There's Uncle Ghastly there. I think this is a really cool piece of artwork. And for those who remember, during New York Comic Con, we worked with Michael Doron for the very first time. So this is the second time working with Michael Doron. Not only can you get one of these guys, but you'll have a chance at getting a metallic variant that looks like this. And what's funny is in this photo, it looks like it's on like metal. It looks like it's printed on metal.
So it's not. It is printed on a metallic cardstock, but it looks that freaking good.
So this is limited to 30 pieces, whereas the regular one is limited to 176. I think they're both winners. This was an idea that I had a while back where I thought, wouldn't it be funny to have that old school like Uncle Sam picture, but with like a variant of Ghastly in it? How crazy would that look? And we brought it to life. So
we did.
Super stoked for this. These prints are $30 and they come with a protector, like a shield, right?
Yeah, they come protected. Always use protection.
Always. But they'll come protected, so you don't have to worry about it getting all messed up when it's traveling through the mail. So I'm super excited about this one. I hope you guys are liking this. If you're loving this, please comment down below, and I would love to see little American flag emojis.
I like that.
That'd be amazing. Isn't this cool?
By the way, these prints are $30 a piece, and they go up tomorrow, July 4th. At 10 a.m. Eastern. And listen, I don't know if you noticed, but at the very bottom of that Uncle Ghastly metallic print, it is signed by Michael Doron, aka Loco Duck himself. It is signed by me and it is signed by Chris in red and blue.
That's right. It's amazing. Make sure you get yours tomorrow on MISCHIEFToys.com. Heather, where can they find it on MISCHIEFToys.com on the website?
Under Mischief Toys merch.
So make sure you head over to MISCHIEFToys.com tomorrow to get your hands on this brand new Mischief Toys print.
And speaking of Mischief Toys, did you hear, Funko, about how we said that it will come protected? Why don't you take some notes?
Oh my God. First off, no cursing.
Protect the collectibles, bro.
I do want to thank everybody out there that purchased our Radiated Ghastly and pin today, or just Radiated Ghastly by himself. This figure is so cool. Lots of details. I absolutely love it. Glow-in-the-dark pin, black light figure. You cannot beat this set. One of the best sets I think we've ever released as Mischief Toys. So, congratulations to those who were able to get their hands on it. You guys are awesome.
Can you take a hint?
Take a hint on what?
Can you get behind me when I'm showing this off so that it stops focusing on your face?
Just do it then. What are you doing?
I did.
Well, can you say, hey, move
your big head?
Just, can you put it in the camera? You're wasting my time.
Come on, big head behind me.
There you go. Look, there he is.
Big head behind me, I
put
said.
the big head behind you, Heather. That's what she said.
Look at all the details. This piece is freaking insane. He's hideous and he's awesome.
Why are you showing this off? They can't buy it now. What if they didn't get it? Now you're upsetting them. Good job, Heather.
I'm showing the people that got it how awesome it is, and I'm showing the people who might be seeing this for the first time how awesome it is. And listen, we have other variants coming, so don't get too sad. Don't cry yourself to sleep tonight because you're gonna love everything else we do this year because it's awesome. Maybe everything. I don't know. I don't know what you're into.
They definitely don't feel better after hearing all that. I especially didn't. But thank you to everybody who purchased it today, and congratulations to you. Make sure when you get this figure to post your photos that you got it. We would love to see your photos. And by the way, this isn't the end of Radiated Ghastly. We have merch coming next week. And the merch was finalized today, and it is probably the best merch we've ever put out. I'm just going to, let me paint a picture for you for a second. Imagine a brightly colored shirt with that logo on it, with a little head.
It's more than that.
It's more than that?
It's awesome.
Okay. Look, there's secrets involved in all this. So you'll have to wait until next week to see these brand new shirts and hats. Stay tuned. MISCHIEFToys.com. Sign up for the newsletter. And also go to Instagram and follow us at Mischief Toys. There you go. Let's talk about Funko. So the Protos. We opened the video talking about Protos. The Protos are making their way home to people in their boxes. And this is good because, you know, we complained that we weren't seeing Protos yet, a little unfairly, because there weren't that many boxes out in the world yet. So for me to sit back and think there should be Protos showing up in, like, major handfuls, like everybody's getting one, is really, I don't know, it's not going to happen that way, right?
Yeah.
I'm just dreaming. But here we go. Here's a Proto right here. So it looks like, to me, it looks like a variation of Doctor Strange. This person is saying, is that Eternal or Doctor Strange? It looks like Bill Murray from Ant-Man 3. Somebody says, you know what? That might be exactly who it is.
Who posted that? Was it Dis?
This was by Dis, but I don't see anybody talking about Bill Murray as Lord Krylar. That's what this is. Okay. So like I said, some of these are like distinguishable. This one, on the other hand, isn't as distinguishable. However, I love this Funko Pop. I love the character. And believe it or not, there's a lot of haters out there love Ant-Man 3. I think it's a great film. I enjoyed it. And I don't care who hates to hear that. But this is one of the many Protos. And then there was a picture with Protos. By the way, did you notice there's no Grail written on here?
Yeah, well, remember yesterday one of them didn't have it. So I really don't think there's any rhyme or reason for the name on these boxes.
I would assume that's true, but I have no idea. You never know what they're thinking. Here are other ones. So that's a Venom. Which is, that's a part of a set. There's like a bunch of different Spider-Man pops. So that's a part of a set. That's a Venom, and he has like green coming out of his mouth. That's badass. Then there's a Mickey Mouse. It looks like an ice cream in his hand.
Yes.
Is that a spoon?
Yes.
Okay. And then
it looks like it.
Is that the bird from Little Mermaid? He has the fork in his hand, right?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So these are cool.
It's Scuttle.
Scuttle. Yeah, Scuttle. So that's cool. I'm glad to see some really great looking Funko Pop Protos showing up in these boxes because, like I said, it could just have been like characters that you could not decipher. Now, the first one that we showed, obviously, it's a little harder to decipher than these three. These three are easy to figure out exactly what they are. But the last one is something that somebody posted saying they were trying to sell. And this was the first time I'd ever seen it. And it is Winter Soldier. And I believe this one is from Civil War. Or
Okay,
no, maybe Infinity.
Okay, that's awesome.
Civil War. Infinity War, maybe. What? What?
That Mickey Mouse looks like a Polynesian Mickey Mouse. So look, I think that might be like a Dole Whip. Look at
It's a 50. It's a 50th one.
It's Walt Disney World 50.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think it has to do with
It says Aloha or something, doesn't it? Down here in the description. Aloha Mickey.
Aloha Mickey,
Yeah. So that's cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, so that's an Aloha Mickey, so Polynesian Hotel Mickey, which is a favorite of Heather and I to when we visit Disney World. We love Polynesian, but that's cool. So, you know, most of these you can figure out exactly who it is. Obviously, that's Winter Soldier, and if you had it in your hand, you would be able to see that metallic arm and everything, the long hair. But I'm pretty sure this one is from Civil War, if I remember correctly, because the guy who ended up getting this, he posted a photo, and I think I may have sent a photo to you showing exactly which one it is, if I remember correctly. You know what? I think I did. Yep, I sure did. So it is from Civil War after all. Yep, and of course it is the Civil War Bucky Barnes.
I sent you Aloha Mickey too.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look at that. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, he has Dole Whip. He has like a little wooden spoon. That's a cool Funko Pop.
He's very cute.
I dig it.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so a ton of Protos. The Lord Krylar, Venom, Mickey, Polynesian Mickey, and Scuttle, and then the Winter Soldier. Who knows what else we're going to see from these boxes? I'm sure by seeing like AAA sort of characters showing up in the boxes, it could literally be anything at this point.
Yeah.
What I'm surprised about so far, though, there haven't been any anime Funko Pops. And you know anime's going to make people go crazy.
You mean prototypes?
Or prototypes, yes. Yeah. Prototypes, yeah.
Because I was thinking that it was going to be full of anime because it seems like, to me, that all Funko does lately is anime.
Oh, I know. They're like super anime these days. So there's one other thing I wanted to discuss. It's Death Row Records Snoop on a Stoop. Is this a real thing?
Yes, it is a real thing. Go to Google and type in Snoop on a stoop.
So there's a Snoop on the Stoop
instead of
toy.
like the elf.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Isn't it?
So they're making a Funko Pop.
You know, I bet you he leaves.
He leaves what? Oh. Yeah. That's either what I think it is or that's what I think it is. I don't know which one it is. But there he is, Snoop Dogg. He's got like a little necklace with a snowflake on it. He's got his hair down and it has the little Christmas ball things on there. This is hilarious.
I love it.
I can't believe this is even a thing, but it seems like Snoop is doing more like toy related things. Like he's getting in more of the nerd sort of things like these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing him involved in a lot of stuff. Did you notice the back of the box? It says a hood tradition.
Yes.
Is this becoming a hood tradition? Has this been around for a long time?
Chris, I'm telling you, Google Snoop on a stoop.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Here
he has
it is.
accessories and everything.
Oh my God. He has a necklace. It looks like a jacket, some sunglasses. This is a real thing. Okay, so he's 11 inches tall. There he is, Snoop on a stoop, or Snoop on the stoop. What do you think? Should we get one for this holiday year?
Is he leaving us?
I don't know what he's leaving us, Heather. I don't know what you're doing with your hand.
Yes, you do.
Okay, last thing. Transformers, because we have been TFing for a long time. As you already know. Oh, I've been TFing, you've been TFing.
I haven't
We've been TFing very hard. And today is the day to redeem all of your Series 2 Transformer Funko
Yeah,
Pops.
so listen, okay, if you're watching this, go into your account right now and redeem them. Because I cannot tell you how many times people have said, oh, I forgot to redeem it. How do you forget to redeem it?
There have been people who lost like hundreds of dollars on this. Like they don't, or maybe even thousands, because they don't go and redeem. Like, I really don't understand that. The very first day of redemption, I always go and redeem my pops. But I'll tell you this, the reason why I know or that I am updated is obviously Dis, he tells us, but I also signed up for the drop group on Discord, or the channel on Discord.
Yeah, and
that'll tell me all the time. I get notifications from them all the time, which is really great because they give you notifications of new drops. They give you notifications of redemptions. They give you notifications for like they're burning, like how much they burned. Like there's a lot there. So if you're on Discord, go and follow that.
And if you're not on Discord, I highly recommend to go into your phone's calendar, and underneath every single drop on digital.funko.com, it tells you all of the dates.
Gives you all the information.
This is this is when it drops. This is when redemption is. This is when redemption closes, and then this is when they're supposed to ship.
Yeah.
So put that redemption beginning and end date. If you're a procrastinator, definitely do the end date, but you should really redeem it like the first chance you get, because that would be such a gut punch to like go into your account and realize you forgot to redeem something.
Didn't you say somebody today sold a royalty coin or something for like $20 by accident?
Yes. So we have an NFT group in
Gastlecast We Hunt Together?
Gastlecast We Hunt Together. So it's like a chat group, and I don't know which royalty it is.
Is it for Transformers?
Freddy Funko as
Grimlock.
Okay, Grimlock. Yeah, $20.
Oh my god.
Or 21 USDC. What is that?
21 USD dollars, US dollars.
Oh, USDC crypto is the same as US dollars.
It's $21, yeah.
What is 21 USDC in USD?
Really? This is what you're doing right now?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I know I'm right. What are you talking about?
Sorry. I'm used to wax being like pennies on the dollar.
Wax is really wacky. And our friend actually said, I watched your video last night, and your Starscream Funko Pop isn't valued as low as you think it is. I think it really came out to like $250, don't give or take. But apparently wax is so low, and the app I have tracks by wax. It still shows you the dollar amount, but since wax is so low, the dollar amount's really low. So the reality is that the Funko Pop actually is worth more money. It doesn't matter to me.
It's still worth less than you paid for it.
Doesn't matter to me.
It matters to me. You know how many Bobas that would have gotten
This is the #1 Funko Pop of my entire collection. This is something I've been wanting for a long time. I'm so glad that we're finally getting it. And I don't care. I would have paid even more. Because I'm a big old silly head. What are you doing? Are you seriously drinking boba while we're making a video? This is why I hate doing unedited. Because you're just off the chain.
I love balls.
Okay. Anyway, what do you think of the Protos? What do you think of the mystery box? I was gonna say something entirely different. What do you think about that mystery box now that you've seen the Protos? What do you think about the MISCHIEF Toys 4th of July drop that's going to happen tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern?
Very good, very nice. Happy 4th of July. Celebrate with Uncle Ghastly.
By the way, it's 8 by 11. I don't think we mentioned that before.
It's 8 by 10.
It is? It's 8 by 10. Obviously, I know everything about this drop. And there are 2 different variants, and you have a chance when you buy the regular variant where you can either get the regular one or you get the metallic one.
Yeah.
Either or. So you might be lucky enough to get the metallic one where it's signed by the 3 of us, including Heather and I, Michael Duran. So check out MISCHIEFToys.com tomorrow for that particular drop. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell, and that way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. And in every video, we like to shout out to our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Keith Matthews, J.R. Garcia, Steven Skolansky, George Blanchard, Simon Holden, Chris Haskell, Sam Studley, Aussie Poppin' Paul, Kevin LaFranc, and Carlos Q. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon, check it out right now at patreon.com/Gastlecast. Find out all the ways that you can support the channel and the cool things that you get in return. And I would say the major thing that you get in return is our live Google Meet that we do every single month, where we hang out with you face-to-face via camera and we talk about all things Gastlecast, Mischief Toys, and even show you upcoming Mischief Toys items that you will not find anywhere, at least for a couple of months. So join up, come and hang with us. We'll laugh together, we'll drink together, and Heather might even eat spaghetti together. Patreon.com/Gastlecast. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. And patrons, we will be dropping more information about the upcoming call very, very soon. So be on the lookout on Patreon.com/Gastlecast. All right, that's all we've got for you. We've got so much wrapping to do, which is why we've been doing all this unedited
Snoop
footage.
Dogg?
Yeah, we have all this unedited footage right now, and probably through the rest of the week until at least we get all of this work done, because we want to get all that stuff shipped out to our customers. We want to make sure you get this stuff in your hands ASAP, because this stuff is fire. Super fire. So thank you for staying until the end. We appreciate all of you. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.